I'm trying to figure out where you want me to be in regulating committee activities and recognize the fact that it is a step of saying, right now we have 4 staff members, 4 people that the manager is responsible for directly. And saying that now you want me to take on all the committee chairs to act in some form of departmental head position, and then have 50-odd more people underneath that. And that's a different animal than what we're working under right now. That's my belief, that is a different animal than what we're working under right now. If you want me to do that, then I will do that, but recognize that it is not flipping a switch, that it's going to require some process and thought, and quite frankly, probably some mistakes to make that work out so that you still have committee members a year from now. And they haven't up and quit because I did something that they didn't like.
You have a staff that you can delegate to, Michael. If they're qualified, you can delegate to them.
I don't really think so, other than looking at the Founders Day committee once after the last year or so. Michael and Dana became actively involved in that committee because they saw problems, potential problems, and to make sure that the law was fully being followed in all aspects, financial, etc. Make sure our liability would have been looked at. And they did a very good job of, I'll use the phrase cracking the whip because it had to be done. I recognize having been involved with it for all these years that yes, it had to be done. And with the active participation of the staff member, and as Mr. Perry was able to do a very successful Founders Day, was able to keep the volunteers, although there's a totally different group of people than there was, most for the most part, a year or 2 ago. And they were able to do a great job. And everybody learned a lot about it. To go into our other committees, it will be a learning curve to make sure that all of them are looking at the same thing, following our guidelines, making sure financial stuff is done correctly, make sure our ability is looked at, and I really don't think it's a bad idea to put the chair under Michael. I don't know. From what I saw the last couple of years.
I think Mark has come up with a solution. This committee that we formed, the Founders Day Committee, gave us the insight into the committee that we needed. And what this tells me is if you do need an assistant manager that can handle this process, feedback through you, to me, that's the solution. As Mark says, it's going to be a learning curve. It's going to take a lot of effort on your part, but I don't see how you just don't have enough help, Michael, to do this job, to cover all these committee chairs.
How much time do you spend each week with committee members at town hall?
Town hall could be anywhere from 30 minutes to 3 hours.
Typically in the past month. Give me a guess.
2 hours on the phone, another 2-3 hours email or phone call.
5 hours a week, is that what you're saying?
That's not counting comprehensive plan or athletic committee.
I said at town hall.
That's meeting with individuals or corresponding with individuals.
Right.
How much time did you spend on this theater thing?
Not much more than that.
5 hours a week.
Like 5 hours total. say 10 hours a week.
So would it be unreasonable to think that you could spend 5 hours a week with the committee chairs?
Well, individually, there wouldn't be enough time in the week to do that.
No. How many committees? Do we have 5 committees and now we're a committee? Is that unreasonable?
I don't know if it is or not.
Everything goes to the committee chair, and the committee chair comes to you. You're
That's
not,
right.
you're not
That's all
dealing
you
with
have to
60
do
different
as the
people.
chairperson.
There's got to be a chain. It's a chain established.
First of all, you have to have, you still are working on guidelines. I mean, you still need policy on some of these committees. Things happen and after the fact, you want people to follow policies that don't exist. So first of all, before we do anything, I think we need to have a set policy for every committee so that people know exactly what they're supposed to do. You can't expect people to do something when they don't have the guidelines to do it. And I think that is part of the problem.
Every committee except the historic committee has a ordinance that governs their committee. Everybody is supposed to be following purchasing policies, and that's where there is the breakdown, because there are committees that are very active, that have people doing many different things in them, and they don't go through the chair. They do it individually.
They should be going through
They
the
should
chair.
be going through the chair, and the
And
chair
then-
should be reporting to you.
So
See, Alicia, I don't agree with that. I think Michael should be able to delegate to a staff member, like George should be responsible for Parks and Rec Committee, for Spark, totally, and report to you. You can't physically do everything. That's what you have staff for.
I still think there's a problem with policy.
Oh, I agree.
I still
I
think
agree it's
that
not
that's a
complete.
major problem.
It isn't complete.
But that's a work in progress too, because we are doing more things. We have in less than a 4-week period, we have had 3 major events in this town. We have Founder's Day, we have the Touch a Touch program, and we have a fishing tournament. 2 of those had never been done before. One of them was completely revamped. Well, my energy was spent on the one that I knew about first, and the one that was the most expensive, and the one that was the one that we said needed the most work, which was Founder's Day. Touch a Truck wasn't a big issue. It was pretty simple in concept and process. The fishing tournament was much more complicated.
How
And
much
there were
time did you
complications.
spend on that?
Not enough.
Michael,
I'll tell you
all of the job descriptions I have read, like Parks and Rec supervisors, the Parks and Rec supervisors are responsible for programming and events. You're taking on all this personally rather than delegating to well-paid staff.
There are other staff that have other duties. And that's what we're trying to figure out. Again, we have not been doing programming to the extent that we are planning to do it now. We have to figure out how to do that.
Well, maybe we need a workshop on this, y'all. Instead of sitting here beating it to death for 3 hours, have a workshop on this. And
Well, who are we gonna get to do a workshop if nobody else is doing it, Becky? I mean,
the
I think
workshop
this
is
something
for
that-
Michael's direction. If we make a decision and discuss what we want Michael to do, rather than sitting here and talking about it for 4 hours, have a workshop
So
and
what are
everybody.
you saying, a
That's
workshop
fine. I don't
for
think we
department
quite
chairs?
spend 4 hours, but I'm happy to come if there's something else Michael wants to discuss with us. I think what we need to do is figure out what our expectations are, and that's what we're discussing, the organizational responsibilities. We don't need to discuss how we're gonna do it, other than just saying there are other issues. I think if Michael thinks that he's agreeable to looking at this and coming up with that he thinks he needs more staff to help with that. We talked about having an assistant manager position in the future. It may be something that he wants to do himself, so he can keep.
Or you could use a volunteer.